Welcome back to my humble abode. I am Yorkie the Talespinner, and it's time for another episode of Tales Over Coffee with 1111 Memories Retold.
That night, I left and never looked back. Even though it would get her in trouble, Julia gave me Mr. Taylor's best camera. Truth be told, I didn't ever want to go to war. I only ever wanted that uniform. Maybe one day, Julia would look at me the way she looked at Major Barrett. After that, it was all a bit of a blur. So much happened over that next month. They signed me up, put me on a train to the coast. They even gave me that uniform.
You will think I'm impulsive, but to me there was no choice. Our son is missing at war. I cannot deal with doubt. I will not live with uncertainty. This is my path now.
And there we have our two protagonists. One Canadian,
I never even left Canada, let
one
alone
German.
been on a ship before. You could have fit Taylor's whole photography store on the front deck alone.
Both heading to war.
I'd wake up early each morning to practice with my camera. We must have been close to shore that day. For the first time in weeks, I saw birds. The camera Julia gave me was marvelous, the best I'd ever used. I could even change the lens to see things close up.
Ah, the bird's up there. I think. Maybe not. I wish there was a way to turn around. I'm sure there must be. Hang on, did that turn? Is it up there? Ah, there it is.
Photos on the boat were easy. I'd had more trouble with customers back home.
There we are.
But once we arrived, I didn't know what to expect. Everyone said the Germans were crazy.
Yes, but that's the common statement, isn't it? That the enemy is crazy. Same moment German trains to the Western Front.
And so I'm on a train heading out of Germany, where I write to you now. It's not a comfortable journey, being on this train. For you, my darling, nothing changes. I will still be away from home. Only now, I will carry out my duties as an engineer on the front lines. I will enclose a letter to Lucy to tell her I have gone to find her brother.
Ach, sei still. In 1-2 Monaten sind wir wieder zu
Oh,
Hause.
quiet down. Well, we're back home. Not likely the way things have been going for us on the front. Right, the French have well done, and when the Americans join, America won't get involved. Other side of the world, they don't care.
Kaiser weiß, was er tut. Wir müssen uns keine Sorgen machen.
Geschlossen.
Must be a better place to write. Is there a way to go back, I wonder? To go the other direction. That doesn't look particularly safe, to be honest. Still, I suppose he's used to dealing with high scaffolding.
Dass ich das mal sagen würde.
Never thought I'd say it, but I really miss the wife. You can't go that way. Then there must be a ladder to climb.
Welcher Tag ist heute?
I have no idea what he said. Ah, there is a ladder indeed. No way forward there. So let's just go talk to this gentleman.
Wer ist da?
Who's that? Stop right there.
Das ist ein Munitionswagen.
This is a munitions cart, soldier. You can't be in here.
Wenn irgendetwas passiert,
If anything happens,
selbst
even
die
the slightest
kleinste
knock.
Erschütterung. Weißt du, was diese
Have you seen what these
Minen
mines can do?
Up early as usual, Harry. You're keen. I like that in my men. Photographs of seagulls won't make the papers, son. Or are they for that girl back home? Trust me, she's not interested. But she will be, once you and I make those headlines together. Come on, let's get a few practice shots up at the bow. Get the flag in the photo, Harry. People love that kind of thing. You're the photographer, so how do I look best?
That's one.
Ah, here's an idea. You, Private, get over here on the double. That's it. Smile for the camera, my lad.
There's another.
Last one, Harry. Let's try one with the ocean in the background.
There we go.
Oh. Wait. Mines. Mines!
Well, they'll wreck your day.
Ich suche einen Platz, nach Hause
I'm looking for somewhere to write home. Try the next cart down. I'm sure there'll be someone who'll help. And mind yourself on the way out. Nope. Well, that didn't look very clever, did it? There is something here, I thought so. German equipment, part 1 of 2. How do I see that? Notes. No. Collectibles. Need to find all parts to unlock the story. Very well. Train, part 1 of 2. That's not doing anything for me, is it? Is there anything else down here? Collectibles or anything? No. There is there. German equipment. So we have both parts now. Soldiers' equipment for both sides. Uniform material is strong and thick. It weighs up to 25 kilograms with rifle and ammunition. It is designed to keep the soldier warm during the snowstorms and rain. In 1916, the iconic German spiked helmets are replaced by the Stahlhelm, which also provides the model for German helmets in World War II. Document from Robin Schaefer, Karlgert auf Urlaub. I massacred that, I apologise. Carl goes on vacation. Vacation, huh? Yes, I think that's rather sarcastically written, don't you? Well, that didn't look good.
Mines close on the port side!
Ship's too close to the mines!
Here! Christ, we're the only ones here. We need to let the captain know. Listen, ring the bell on the right if the ship should steer right. Or ring the bell on the left if the ship should steer left. Look lively, lad. I'll tell the captain. You, keep your eyes on the sea.
So, there I was.
Oh, God.
Running left and right, ringing those bells like I was in church. I don't expect you to believe me, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. To this day, I don't know why Barrett asked me to signal the captain. But for the first time in my life, I felt like I had purpose.
Over we go. We're going straight up. Right, left, I think. Through there, through the sunshine. Is that one ahead? No. No, we directed it fine.
Through without a scratch. I knew you had it in you, lad. Keep it up and that girl back home will be yours in no time. Now there's a photo for you, Harry. The King's finest. Clearing the path to our victory.
Minesweeper. The more you speak and listen to people, the more you'll be able to tell to your family. You wouldn't know it to talk to him, but that was good to meet you, friend. Name's Lothar. First, do you like music? If so, take a seat. I'll play some more.
And so I've found somewhere to write, to focus on what I must tell our daughter. I will, of course, be careful of the words I use. She's still so young. Please tell Lucy.
Think carefully about what to tell Kurt's 8-year-old daughter. It will have an impact. adventure. Papa has to go on an adventure. It may not be an exciting adventure like the stories you know, but it's an adventure nonetheless. Ah. Papa left because your brother Max has gone missing. Nobody knows where he is and Papa must find him. It is my duty as a father. By me is locked. Papa left because your brother Max asked for help in the battle against the enemy. I must go and help him fight. Honestly, the truth sounds less frightening for an 8-year-old. We're not saying we're going to fight. I do not think I'll be home for Christmas, Lucy. Please do not be sad. I'll write whenever I can. I'll be back home for Christmas, Lucy, or I already know what presents I will get you. I'd like to say that, but honestly, I think it will be longer, and I don't want to disappoint her. I'd rather her have a chance to get used to it, while her mother can care for her, rather than shocked on the day.
I hope she will understand. I hope you both will understand. Fortune smiles on me, Katrin. I've made new friends, Franz and Lothar. We play cards when we have the time and talk of home often. They're good men. I have arrived now, stationed at Vimy as an engineer. Engineers can use the radios, and I will listen for news of Max every single day.
We spent weeks on that boat. And it was a few weeks more before we got to Vimy. I was so excited. Hell, I was like a kid at Christmas. And with the Major looking out for me, I wouldn't have to worry about the war.
Yes, indeed. The two completely contrasting stories. It must be difficult for most to go to war. And then you have the father, the mother, the son with the aging parents, whatever. The one with those to care for at home. Or the daughter with the aging parents. Which adds even more trouble to the mind as you head to war. And then you have those for whom they are still rather naive, wet behind the ears, thinking it's an exciting adventure. That they're going to be safe. Let's go for Kurt. We went for Harry last time.
I will find out what happened to our son. I will not give up. Dear Katrin, my search for our son grows more hopeful by the day. Every day I ask the men if they have news, if somehow they have
Excuse me rubbing my eyes, I'm tired.
And
Waking
today
up.
began just like any other.
20 months until peace. Camaraderie, part 1 of 2.
Wir sind beschäftigt, Kurt.
We're busy, Kurt.
Hast du nichts zu reparieren?
Don't you have something to fix? Showing her son's face in case anyone's seen him.
Hallo Kurt, wie geht's?
Hello, Kurt. How are you?
Das schon wieder.
This again. I told you, it looks like a second division uniform.
Ich glaube nicht, dass sie in Vimy
And I don't think they came to buy me, Kurt. Sorry. And there we have the problem. You don't get to choose where you're going. You may not come to the right place.
Geh weg!
Go away!
Hallo.
Hello?
Nicht schon wieder.
Not again. I
Ich
wish I
kann
could
dir
help
nicht
you.
helfen.
Sorry.
Da hörst du eher was über Funk guckt.
Desperately seeking any information. Anything that might reveal anything.
Hallo, Kurt.
Hello, Kurt.
Ich habe einige Jungs aus dem
I met some
Regiment
boys
getroffen.
from that regiment.
Es hieß, sie sollten zur
Heard they
Somme.
were going to the Somme. Oh, that was a battle. That was a
Some
brutal
think
battle.
I'm mad to seek the same information from the same places, day after day. But persistence always pays off in the end. Katrin, for today I learned of his location. I know where Max is
Yes, not where you are.
This is it, Harry. Vimy. Follow me, son. I passed through here on my way back to Canada. Hasn't changed a bit.
Jimmy Ridge.
Come. I'll show you where you can send letters home.
Barrett's going to show me where the postmaster is.
Welcome back, sir. I saw you in the papers, sir. Looking sharp as ever.
You're too kind. Any correspondence from Canada?
Just one for Harry Lambert. You know him?
That'll be from the pretty one back home, no doubt.
Here. From a Julia Taylor.
Dear Harry, I still can't believe you left. Our own Harry Lambert, taking photographs of the Great War. It doesn't seem real somehow. My father knows his best camera is missing. He suspects you have it, but I told him it's not in your nature to steal. I won't tell if you won't. I know you're only there to take photographs, but I do worry about you, Harry. Stay close to Major Barrett. He seems like a good man who will surely keep you safe. Please write back as soon as you receive this. Send a picture if you can. Yours sincerely, Julia.
It is said, and I've heard tell by history teachers who know more about me than the Great War, more than me about the Great War, that this was the last war in which it was viewed as honourable, as brave, as exciting, as heading out to battle for glory. Then the truth of the trenches hit, of the mortars, of the machine guns, of the fact that things had changed drastically from previous wars.
Meet me by the 3 artillery cannons over there. Right. I'll show you the kind of photos we need.
You gonna reply? Folk back home love receiving pictures.
The picture you sent to Julia will affect the way she feels about you. That's boring. That's blurry. That's a good picture of a bird taking flight, spreading its wings, the motion, the excitement. But is it right? It's war. Better to show the bravery and ability. Here we have, that's 3 of the major then. Here we have the major looking proud. Here we have the major, you could say, looking back home. All remembering loved ones. And here the major with another member of the troops. Camaraderie. So pride, camaraderie, or memories of home. I think memories of home.
Thank God for the rum.
Oh, a camera. Excuse me. Are you a photographer? Could
Yes.
you take my photo? My family back home would love to receive a picture of me. You're the only photographer that is. Do you mind? Thank you. Here, I found this. It's not much, but you can have it.
So it looks like with Julia, or with Kurt rather, you're finding things, and with him you're taking pictures of things.
They say the war will be over soon. They've been saying that for years.
People had no idea. Well, most of them didn't.
Move along, friend.
We'll go find the Major in a while. I want to explore camp first.
This train here had a happy little accident. We were laughing for days. The officers didn't find it funny, though.
Nothing around here. Oh, we can move a little faster at least.
Is that a camera? Nice.
Don't worry. She'll get your letter in a couple of weeks.
Ah, the speed of mail. How things change with the internet. And there he is at the 3 artillery guns.
You feel that, Harry? That rumble? That's the real war. Just a few miles away. So that big bastard right there is Vimy Ridge. I can't wait to get my hands dirty and take it back from the Boche. This'll be a great picture. Front page of the Star. I can see it now.
I just did take his picture. Very well.
There are people you meet who change your life forever. People who, whether they know it or not, plot your life on a different course from the moment that they say hello. For me, that was the Major. I will always wonder what my life would have been like without him.
Gut, Gott sei Dank. Das Funkgerät ist wieder kaputt. Kannst du mal nach...
And there it has saved, and we're at about half an hour. So, they reach the front, or parts of it. Are they in the right place? Well, Harry just wishes to take photographs. He's doing that. Kurt wishes to find his son, who is at the Somme, not Vimy Ridge. Join us next time when we continue to explore Memories Retold 1111. And please, if you know people who've been in the services, who've served your nation, or another nation, honour them. It's a difficult service. Thank you all.